So, this is my WWE Monday Night Raw 2014 review of February the 10th. So, the opening match of the opening segment of the night we had here was Betty White coming out saying whatever, and then we had Triple H coming out. Triple H talking about the face of the company, uh, this and that. Randy Orton comes out, apologizes to Triple H, pretty much nothing really special. Trying to like suck up to Triple H. Daniel Bryan comes out. Daniel Bryan says that he beat Triple H, that he's pretty much the guy. He's gonna win the title and all that jazz. Triple H is mad that both these guys cut Triple H and Stephanie off, and this ended mediocrely. This was whatever. Orton got out of the ring, and Triple H got out of the ring, and that was that. It was just it was whatever. All it was Daniel Bryan announced that Triple H announced to Daniel Bryan that he will not be in a match tonight, and that was that. It wasn't really anything. Didn't accomplish anything at all. Really, it was a waste of 15 minutes of Raw, essentially. The first match of the night we got was the Wyatt family going up against Cody, Rhodes, Goldust, and Rey Mysterio, and obviously the Wyatts are feuding with the Shield right now, so they're gonna get the win. And who's that? It was a pretty nice ending sequence. Rey Mysterio was about to hit the 619 onto Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt hit the tag before Rey could get to Luke Harper, and literally caught Rey as he was running towards Luke Harper. Sister Abigail 1, 2, 3. It was nice and clean and quick, and they got right out of there. It was one of the best moves Bray Wyatt has done since being in WWE, one of the nicest sequences of wrestling moves. Then we had a little segment match, Del Rio going up against Dolph Ziggler. This wasn't even a match, this was a squash. They went from Dolph Ziggler hitting his 10 elbows to him hitting his famouser, to Del Rio kicking out of the 1, then 2, and then Del Rio hits a kick and then a super kick like he always does, and then the 1, 2, 3 victory. Batista then runs out, attacks Del Rio, gives him a big old Batista bomb on the announce table, and they got out of there. So after it became back to commercial, Triple H said that we'll have Batista versus Alberto Del Rio at the Elimination Chamber, so essentially Del Rio is gonna get beat at the Chamber. And we're gonna finally see Batista's first ever singles match in 4 years. So hopefully that will be worthwhile watching. But as of right now, I'm looking forward to it. But it's kind of whatever. Just something that they're gonna do, that they always do for the Royal Rumble winner, like they did with Del Rio. Del Rio, when he won the Rumble, he faced Kofi Kingston, and then went on to face Edge, and then at the end of the night for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, after the Elimination Chamber match, we'll probably see Batista face off against the winner of that, which will probably be Randy Orton. Then we had a match between, okay, so in the back, Dean Ambrose was just talking. They're saying how he hasn't defended his title in how long, and he will be defending a championship against a mystery person. That mystery person was an advertised returning Mark Henry. Mark Henry comes out. Mark Henry, they have a whatever match. Mark Henry hits a World's Strongest Slam. Seth Rollins gets involved. Ends in disqualification. The Wyatts come out. They go face to face. The Wyatts leave, and the Shield is in the ring standing tall. So I guess since Roman Reigns is the only tweener in this group, I guess they're the face, and the Wyatts are the heels. But that match, I think should have been saved for WrestleMania 30. That showdown was like, whoa, this is happening. And at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, I don't think that's really deserving. At least if they put this in an Elimination Chamber match, it'd been more fitting. Like, wow, this is the first ever Elimination Chamber tag team match. It's like a war game style match, except in a chamber. But I thought that would be much more fun to watch. I guess they're not going to do that. It's going to be a regular 3-on-3 tag team match, at least. But I guess they wouldn't want to pin all the opponents to have one last man standing. And I guess since the Wyatt family is going to win, I think Bray Wyatt is probably going to pin Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose, but definitely not Roman Reigns, because he's kind of set to go face Cena at the WrestleMania 30, which is a gigantic match for Bray Wyatt in his very first ever match. Then we got the Usos going against Ryback, Axel, and nothing major here. The Usos got the victory, obviously. They're probably definitely going to go after the Tag Team Championships, the New Age Outlaws. I don't think it'll be this early for Elimination Chamber for them to face the New Age Outlaws, but I definitely think they'll save this for the WrestleMania pre-show and let the crowd get off in a hot start with new Tag Team Champions and actually have the Usos on WrestleMania, because I think they're, even though if they're not on the WrestleMania show, at least they're on the WrestleMania event of the pre-show, and I think they're well deserving for a WrestleMania matchup, and long overdue deserving to win those tag team championships, showing that they're pretty much one of the best tag teams in WWE. They're actually the only technically legit tag team in WWE other than the New Age Outlaws, because they've been their whole entire WWE career has been teaming as a tag team in tag team matches, and that's what you make as a good tag team. You have to be an actual team and not thrown just wildly together. Then we had the Divas match between what was it, AJ Lee, Aksana, and Alicia Fox going up against Cameron, who else was it? Cameron and the Bella Twins. There we go. Story of this match was Cameron finally got like the justification over her friend Naomi after she got the eye injury over Aksana. Aksana got the pinfall. Well, she lost. Cameron got the pinfall over Aksana. That was that. Cameron looked like she almost killed Alicia Fox, pretty much doing all the moves that she was doing. She did like some checks, some clotheslines, a hurricanrana that almost killed Alicia Fox. I got pretty scared for her well-being in that ring. Then we had a segment, pretty much Kane coming out saying sorry for what he did, why he attacked Daniel Bryan. He shouldn't have done that, and he accepts his 1-week suspension. Daniel Bryan comes out, they brawl, Daniel Bryan gets the better of Kane. The whole crowd is yesing like super loud as I think even more loud than when Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship. And I was there in the Staples Center. I was there live, and I think they sounded more loud on TV, or maybe just sometimes the sound came off better. But I remember it being super loud in the Staples Center. So I'm thinking it's about the same amount, maybe even more. Who knows? But it came off well off TV. Everyone was going crazy. Everyone was going yes. Oh man, it was just another yes moment. Like how does this not build to Triple H versus Daniel Bryan match? I know the way they're leading to is Daniel Bryan versus Kane, but I definitely think this will be a blow-off match on a Raw main event to lead up to the Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, which will happen at WrestleMania 30. How can this not happen at WrestleMania 30? It doesn't make any sense for it not to happen at WrestleMania 30 unless he's actually in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Then we had the main event, the pretty much match they've been building towards all night long. John Cena going up against Randy Orton for the non-title match. Randy Orton is pretty much at the face every single one of his opponents in the next 5 matches essentially. He's lost to Bryan last week. He beat Christian this week. He's gonna face Orton. He faces Orton. Orton faces Cena. There we go. Pretty much a typical Cena versus Orton match. It went pretty long, probably as long as a pay-per-view match. I think this actually was better than the pay-per-view match. Both these opponents kicked out their finishers, and then all of a sudden Cena reversed into the FU and got the victory 1-2-3, and that's how Raw ended, just clean. John Cena winning the match, and there you had it. That was the end of Raw. Overall, Raw was an enjoyable show. Excited for the Chamber match. On SmackDown we have Orton versus Cesaro, which if they give them 20 minutes, I think will be a damn good match to watch out for SmackDown. But that's pretty much it. So one more Raw to the Chamber, two more Raws to the network. So let's get this done.